I want to acknowledge our great group of premiers. I always say this is the greatest group of premiers I've ever seen from right across the country, from coast to coast to coast, but all different political stripes. And I also want to acknowledge the ambassador and the great ministers. And I know Minister LeBlanc had an opportunity to come by yesterday. We had a great discussion on border security. I look forward to seeing it being in. Well, it was a phenomenal plan. Now we have to implement that phenomenal plan and have our minister, or your minister, I should say, get out there and explain that to the people. Prime Minister, you also mentioned about NATO meeting our 2%. I have to give a shout out to Premier Wab Canoe. He's leading the charge on that. There you are, Wab. Absolute champion when it comes to that. So thank you for your leadership on that file. We also need to learn more about where the government's retaliatory tariffs. I'm a strong believer in retaliatory tariffs. You can't let someone hit you over the head with a sledgehammer without hitting them back twice as hard, in my opinion. We're also eager to learn more about other considerations that we can hit back beyond the tariffs. And lastly, we need to hear from the federal government about how quickly and effectively the support comes to workers and businesses through the tariffs that we receive. It's absolutely critical we get it out to the people as quickly as possible. Over the past several months, I know all my colleagues in our federal government have been reaching out to the people in their jurisdictions, reaching out to union members, reaching out to businesses, but reaching out to our counterparts in the U.S. And I can tell you, and I'll just speak for myself, not for the Federation, but every U.S. elected official I speak to, governor, congressperson, or senators, I'm not hearing that they support going after Canada. What I hear is they have an issue with China, not Canada. And we just have to continue reaching out to our counterparts and friends and business people down in the U.S. because it's not productive at all. And I'm just so proud of everyone stepping up to be part of Team Canada. Part of being Team Canada means recognizing and respecting each other's provinces and territories. I know everyone has different areas that they're very concerned about. We have to respect their concerns, but nothing is more important than the country. Country comes first over the jurisdictions, and this is my opinion. It also means, working together, going out there and working as a team, Team Canada, but it also means using every tool in our toolbox. We need to enter these negotiations from a position of strength with as much leverage as possible. I've been in business for years, like a lot of people around this table. I've been in politics for years. You don't go into a meeting or a negotiation showing the opposition what sort of cards you have in your hand. It doesn't work that way. And rest assured, if we use every tool, Canada has a lot of leverage, as you were saying, Prime Minister. And again, we'll be dealing through strength, not weakness. Moving forward, premiers need the regular meeting of engagement, either with yourself, Prime Minister, or one of your ministers. They both are doing a great job. And the ambassador, again, I want to thank you for communicating, being down in Washington, reaching out to counterparts and just making sure the U.S. understands our message. We are not the enemy. We're your closest ally, we're your closest friend. As I've always said, the AMCAN fortress, we work together, we can be the strongest, richest, wealthiest, safest countries in the world if we stick together and we work together. So thank you, and I'll pass it back to you, Prime Minister.